Are you going to miss Chris Paul in NBA?
No.
No?
YouTube. Welcome back to another video. Obviously, y'all know, man, Chris Paul has retired from the NBA. I mean, no, he hasn't retired. I'm tripping. He's gonna retire after this season. I think he's played like 18 years in the league. 18 years, 19 years, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, he's been in the league for 20 years, 21 years, I think. It's 20, 21, 20 years, yeah. Bro, I mean, like, I think it's best that, but like, we gotta, like, we gotta, I mean, we gotta like relive some of the moments, right? But Chris Paul is arguably a top five point guard of all time. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he's not he's. I mean, he definitely could be in there. I mean, he's been to the finals. You know, he's been to the finals. I think his time with the Suns is very underrated. Um, he carried he carried them to the finals. Like he dropped 41 in Game 7. Um, he dropped 41 in Game 7 against the Clippers, his old team. Uh, you know what I'm saying, to advance to the finals. Uh, I mean, like the Suns weren't that good before he got there, and then when he got there, he ended up making them relevant again and got them into helped them get into the finals. Even though Devin Booker was the best player on that team, but Chris Paul was probably the reason why they even got to the finals. Um, just in my opinion. Um, yeah, Chris Paul is definitely one of the ones. Uh, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely going to be missed amongst some of the players in the league and the fans around the league. His most memorable time in the league is with the Clippers, Lob City. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Lob City. Um, Even him going back to OKC, you know, making OKC relevant. You know, when they traded for Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul's on OKC, everybody kind of called Chris Paul washed and like, you know, like he wasn't gonna be good no more. And he ended up taking OKC to the playoffs, even though it was in the bubble, but he made them relevant still, even without Russ. Then, you know, obviously after that he goes to the Suns, they go to the finals and do what they do. Um, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, you know, he goes to where did he go after that? Golden State. Didn't do much in Golden State. They didn't make the playoffs that year. It was kind of like a disappointing year for Chris Paul. He thought he was going to win a championship with them. I think everybody did. But I think that was the year that Jordan Poole was not on the team. I think Jordan Poole was already traded. Yeah, he got traded for Jordan Poole goes to the Wizards. And then yeah, and then uh, then they ended up after that he went to the Spurs. They didn't make the playoffs, but you can tell he was trying to help Wemby in some sorts. Then after that, obviously now he's playing for the Clippers. So Chris Paul's had you know what I'm saying, um, a great career. Obviously, no ring. That's obviously going to follow him with him not winning no championship. He's an Olympic gold medalist, two-time Olympic gold medalist. So let's read out some of the accolades from Chris Paul real quick. So Chris Paul is a 12-time NBA All-Star, 2006 Rookie of the Year, four-time All NBA First Team, seven-time All Defensive First Team. Uh, he's a two-time NBA All-Star MVP. Um, he obviously made the NBA 75th anniversary team. Um, NBA scoring champion. He was a scoring champ. Wait, hold on. NBA scoring champion. two times, 2015, 2017. Wait, what? In, whoa, in 2015, you telling me in 2015 Chris Paul was a scoring champ? Wait, in 2015, didn't Steph Curry win the MVP that year? Nah, that's not right. Nah. In 2017, he was a scoring champ. No, no, the fuck he wasn't. Uh, and no disrespect, but James Harden. First of all, Russell Westbrook won MVP in 2017, and he was averaging 30. So I know him. I know this. I know that's not right. And James Harden was also going crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. No offense, see people. Nah, ain't no scoring champ. No, he played for the Rockets. No, no, that's not right. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, he's a great assist leader. He likes to get his teammates involved. He was assist leader 5 times in 2008, 09, 2014, 2015, 2022. He was a steals leader 6 times in 2008 to 2009, from 2011 all the way to 2014. He's a two-time under the gold medalist, obviously. He won with the Redeem team in 2008 and then again in 2012. Um, Bronze Cup medal '06, USA Basketball Athlete of the Year in 2004, and so on and so on. Chris Paul, like I said, he'll be mostly remembered as a Clipper. Some could obviously say that he's arguably the greatest Clipper of all time. Is Chris Paul the greatest Clipper of all time? I mean, that's for y'all to determine that. Uh, I think he's the greatest Clipper of all time. Um, in my opinion, because Blake Griffin's obviously, you know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin obviously is like number two behind that. But yeah, the greatest Clipper of all time as of right now is Chris Paul, if we're being honest. When you think of the Clippers, you think about, I mean, if you think, when you think of the Clippers, you think of Blake, you think of Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin, you know what I mean? That Lob City team. You don't think of the Clippers and think about Kawhi, Paul George. Like, no offense. But yeah, but Chris Paul had a great year. Obviously, if Chris Paul don't get hurt in that game 5 against the Golden State Warriors, I think the Houston Rockets would have went to the finals in 2018 if Chris Paul doesn't have a hurt hamstring. And that's something else that Chris Paul is always going to be known for, is having injuries and stuff. So um, that's another thing with Chris Paul. The injuries kind of messed him up in his career as well. But that didn't stop him from being one of the greatest point guards of all time. So, uh, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying, for his career. Unfortunate, this will be the last year that we'll see him play. And at least he's going to end it with, at least he's going to end his career with a team that he had his most success with. So, which is the Clippers. So, right now the Clippers are not playing good in real time. They've been losing crazy. Um, They're one of the worst teams right now. James Harden just dropped 55 against the Hornets. But other than that, man, oh my God. Other than that, yeah, Chris Paul, he's not really having a good start of the season with the Clippers right now. But it's all good, though. But shout out to Chris Paul. And yeah, man, let's move on to the next topic. So, Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry obviously is going to leave Under Armour. Um, they they parted ways. Um, Yeah, so Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? He left Under Armour. And here's him speaking about it right here.
Uh, just in the best interest of both parties. You know, the sneaker industry is difficult, and like I said, things change over time, and to the point of you give your best effort to, create something sustainable, and a little disappointing knowing how it turned out based on, where Curry Brand has been the last 5 years and the announcement we had 2 years ago. But I think it's the right thing for everybody. And for me to be able to take the opportunity with Curry Brand and what we've done in the community, what we've done from standing for something, changing the game for good is our tagline, and hopefully having something to show for it down the road. I'm excited about that.
Why did that partnership with Under Armour end now?
Yeah, so my reaction to Curry leaving Under Armour. I mean, like personally, I don't care, but obviously, Steph Curry was the face of Under Armour. For about I want to say 11 years or 11 years. I want to say. Obviously, a very popular brand because of Steph Curry. He has a popular shoe. Obviously, Steph Curry is arguably the face of the league. Uh, Arguably a top 5 point guard of all time, 4-time champion. My reaction to what he should do next, I don't think he should go to Nike. Um, Personally, I don't think he should sign with any brand. I think he should keep the Curry brand and then just go from there. I don't think you should like jump around and be a bot and go join the most popping brand, Nike. You know what I'm saying? They already have a lot of faces over there. Steph Curry, Bron, I said Steph Curry. I mean, KD, Bron, Ja. You know what I'm saying? You got Giannis. You got I think Tyrese Halliburton. I think Cade is getting a shoe at Nike. You got Sabrina. You got Asia Wilson. You got a lot of athletes over there with Nike. I think Devin Booker is over there too. I don't think Paul George is with Nike no more. Um, I know at Jordan you got, what I'm saying, you got the Jason Tatum, Luca, Zion, Paolo. I think Trey Young is over there now. Who else is a Jordan brand? I said Tatum, Luca, Paolo, Zion. Trey Young is a new. Obviously, Melo was like the face of the Jordan brand for some time when he was playing with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Melo was kind of like the face of that. Uh, yeah, I mean, and then with like Adidas, you got James Harden, you got I think Dame is over there. Obviously, Gilbert Arenas, he's not hooping, but he still is Adidas. I know New Balance got Cooper Flag, Jamal Murray, Zach LaVine, and Kawhi, Puma. Puma, I think LaMelo is the face over there. But man, like if I'm Curry, man, If I'm Curry, man, I'm not signing with none of the brands. I'm gonna keep my Curry brand. We're gonna just build from that and be independent and build off of your own brand. Don't join no other company and then like you got and then when you join the company, you gonna get like attached. You know what I'm saying? Do what Jalen Brown did. Just create your own brand. Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie was also a part of Nike. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just like be your own brand. You know what I'm saying? And I I mean now Reebok. Now I know Shaq and AI are Dave Shaq and AI have brought Reebok back as the owners and co-owners of Reebok. I know Angel Reese is over there, Desmond Carrington's over there. You know, what I'm saying got some heat over there. So I mean, like, we'll see, but let's see where Steph Curry lands. Now I want to talk about this Ja and Klay Thompson. That they had some words after the game yesterday. Y'all can see right here. Some words was this. Hold on, this ain't the. Hold on. Hold on. This ain't the one I want to react to. Damn, this one right here.
He's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
Whoa.
And then with Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
I'm gonna be honest, man. It's a lot going on, bro, on both sides, mentally with both sides, and I'm gonna speak on that after we watch this.
Klay Thompson and Ja Morant had a heated exchange after tonight's game. Ja didn't play, put his finger in Klay's face after the final whistle. Klay swatted Ja's hand, and the two had to be separated.
Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability.
What did Ja have to say?
Nothing of intelligent, just running his mouth. It's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far.
Hey, that sounds personal. He took little shots as if he was sitting on the other side of the spectrum like an analyst, you know, taking subtle shots based on his character and his actions and some of the things he's done on and off the court. I think it was unnecessary.
Ja put his finger in the man's face. I mean, I don't know. How did he expect Klay to react? I mean, anybody put their finger in your face, Ocho, you gonna slap it out of it. You gonna slap it out. Ocho, it's not like you can say, "Don't put your finger in my face." Get your.
I just don't see any type of scenario.
And then I think when Ja's teammates, Spencer had like a good game. I think Ja said he told Spencer let them know who the real shooter is, and it's not that boy used to play for, and it's not that boy from Golden State. That's tough, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Ja, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Get back healthy, bro. And you my guy, bro. Get back healthy and get back on the court, my guy. You my dog, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, man, you gotta. I don't know what happened. I don't know what led to that. I don't know what led to that. Oh, here you go right here.
Ja Morant and Klay Thompson got into it after the Grizzlies beat the Mavs, and you could see Ja call Klay Thompson a bum, and then he crashed Cam Spencer's interview after the game and took a shot at Klay Thompson.
You seem to be one of those guys. How much do you enjoy that moment? Tight game, ball in your hand.
Yeah, I'm a competitor, man. Yeah, come on now. Let's go, baby. I'm a competitor, so I just want to win, do whatever it takes to win.
Ja Morant and Klay Thompson got into it after the Grizzlies beat the Mavs, and you could see Ja call Klay Thompson a bum, and then he crashed Cam Spencer's interview after the game and took a shot at Klay Thompson.
You seem to be one of those guys.
So Ja called Klay a bum. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Klay is not no bum. I tell you that. Klay is a top 2 shooter of all time. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Klay can shoot that thing, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Nah, Ja, I can't get with you on that one. I don't know what happened. Ja been getting into some, man. He been getting into some shit this season. A little bit on camera too. Man, we gotta get, man. I just want everybody to just like, you know what I'm saying, get healthy. Cause mentally on both sides, Klay is mentally drained because of the whole Megan Thee Stallion. Everybody, including myself, kind of like blaming her, even though it's not her fault, but it is because she's a distraction. Like he got some mental shit going off the court with everybody blaming Megan Thee Stallion for his lack of effort. You know what I'm saying? So he got that. He's not shooting the ball well. He ain't been playing well, so he got benched. So mentally, he's been kind of out of it. And then on the other side with Ja, y'all seen the whole Ja thing. He came out publicly and criticized the coaching staff, and he got suspended. And he's been going through injuries, and you know what I'm saying, like Klay saying what he said, how like Ja don't take accountability. Yeah, it's been a lot going on in the NBA. And the reason why I haven't been reacting to no NBA because, bro, it's been trash. Everybody hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody getting hurt, or like it's just has been like good basketball being played. You know what I'm saying? Like Wemby carried the league for like a week, but Wemby carried the league for 1 week, and then after that, it kind of went back to normal to him being up and down, and then he got hurt, and he out for 2 weeks. So like the player that's been carrying the league has been Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham been carrying the league. Shea, Luka been carrying the league. I ain't gonna lie, it's been yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's been some hoopers carrying the league, and it ain't Bron, KD, or Curry. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no Kyrie, no AD. You no Embiid, no Paul George. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's like getting older. It's not a good time for the league right now, other than like the drama, as y'all can see. But hopefully in the future they can kind of like, cause I ain't know Ja called Klay a bum, that's tough, bro. He ain't no bum, bro. Klay ain't no bum, Ja. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga a 4-time champion. That nigga a 4-time champion, Ja. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. One of the greatest shooters of all time, bro. I think Ja only called him a bum because he's having like a career low season with the Mavericks. It's tough over there right now. Nobody wants to be in Dallas right now. But at the same time, nobody trying to be in Memphis either, Ja. And you my dog. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's tough on both teams. Obviously, the Grizzlies got the win, so obviously Ja gonna talk his shit, but he wasn't playing, so it's like. And then Klay said he don't take accountability. Man. Anyway, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. I had to react to a few things because I haven't reacted to no NBA news, man. So, but yeah, man, hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if y'all new, man. I'm gone.